The transition for singers going from the music industry to the film industry has been hit or miss. For every successful transition like Frank Sinatra, David Bowie and Barbra Streisand, you get unsuccessful transitions from people like Britney Spears, Vanilla Ice and even Madonna. And one infamous example is Mariah Carey, who was at the height of her career during the late 90s with Music Box and Butterfly. For some reason, someone thought she had the necessary acting skills to become a leading actress. Unfortunately, the result of that transition was Glitter. Considered to be one of the worst films of all time, this obvious cash grab on Mariah Carey's popularity bombed both critically and commercially, with the singer later blaming the film's failure for being released a week after September 11 attacks, which by the way I call bullshit. So, let's watch the movie that made Mariah Carey's movie career very short. This is Glitter. As the credits roll, we open up in a nightclub with people singing.
I give you love.
Oh shit, what's my line? Does anybody know what my line is?
That is my daughter over there. Come on, sugar. Help your mama out. Come on, sugar. Come on, baby. Don't be shy. Come on.
Come on, let's rip off the Brady Bunch.
3.
Despite their best efforts, the mothers fired anyway. That's what you get for child labor. You're not supposed to be smoking while sleeping. She accidentally burned down the house. What were the odds? The mother can no longer look after her and the father, Carey Elwes, abandoned them, so she is to be sent to an orphanage.
I don't want to go, Mom.
No, baby. But I will come and get you as soon as possible, I promise. Okay.
Judging by the color scheme, I could swear that I'm watching a modern Clint Eastwood movie. I keep expecting Sean Penn in Mystic River to show up.
Billy, come on over here with me for a minute.
Look, Louise, there's a new girl.
Let's either bully her or become her best friends. It's your choice.
I'm Louise. This is Roxanne. What's your cat's name?
Whisper.
So cute.
Cut to several years later in 1983, where the girl has grown up to become Mariah Carey. Not playing herself, obviously, but as a completely different character.
We might have to tone your look down a little bit, but y'all want to be in a group?
Like a singing group?
Yeah, a little dancing in the background.
As Mariah and her friends from the orphanage perform at a disco, her singing gets the attention of a DJ named Dice.
Hey, you in the hat. That was you singing, right? You have got a beautiful voice. You can't let Timothy use the best of you.
Well, what makes you think that's the best of me?
There's more?
Even though your singing isn't very different from the others, there is something in you that bad writing can't describe and therefore makes you special.
What's the biggest dream you ever had?
I don't know.
How about playing Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, right.
What's most distracting about this scene is this Vitalicio Seguros cap that she's wearing. In 1983, 15 years before that cycling team even existed. And this is not the only historical inaccuracy that this film suffers from.
You'll figure it out.
Whatever. Dice wants to make her famous, but she's under contract to Terrence Howard, so Dice tries to make a deal with him.
Can I talk to you?
So what's happening, Daddy?
Why use long takes when you can just jump cut it?
I want Billy and the girls.
Yeah, man, I can't do that. You know how much that's gonna cost me.
How much?
100,000.
You must be smoking dust, T.
That's the price for the up-and-coming prostitutes. I mean singers. I meant singers.
100 large.
Yes. It's like that now.
I should also mention that the aerial shots of New York, as well as the transitions from scene to scene, are speeded up as if the editor was on crack. No sober person could edit a scene like that.
What do you think?
I like it.
Dice manages to get Mariah and her friends, and through the power of the convenient ellipsis and no struggle from the characters whatsoever, her popularity as a singer grows.
Great show.
Thank you. How you doing?
Excellent. Are you signed yet, Billy?
Sign like a record contract thing? No.
Well, we're kind of considering a lot of different things at the moment. We're keeping our options open.
I'm not listening to the conversation when you have the song Relax playing in the background. It's too awesomely distracting.
Mr. Richardson, I'm Dice.
Who you are, man?
Oh no, I know that guy! It's the space commander of the cheesy one-liners from the movie Solar Crisis.
We're about to fly into Abraham.
No, never play that scene again! As the story progresses, Mariah and Dice get together more often to the point of going on a date.
It's not a date.
Yeah, right.
It is a date.
Imagine how boring these shots would be if they weren't speeded up. Wong Kar-wai must be very proud right now.
Is this a date?
No, this is not a date. If this was a date, Billy, you would know about it.
It's not a date, it's a get-together.
What's this?
Oh, this is escargot. Snails. It's like a French delicacy.
So somebody went all the way to France for this?
That's an everyday occurrence. It would be stupid not to get food from other countries. So Dice takes Mariah to his house and naturally they fall in love, as her songs are being played on the radio the following nights.
Hey, turn it up! Turn it up!
We're causing chaos just so everyone knows who you are. The title character of the film, Glitter.
No. Please. No, look, back to one. This is not working.
Shake your chi-chi. No. Just shake your chi-chi.
You shake that. You shake it. Come on, shake it.
Shake that booty, Jennifer Beals.
I want to see more of her breasts.
Well, the director wants other dancers. He's got his own vision.
His own vision?
For a movie that's supposed to be set in the 1980s, this feels like it's set in 2001. I can't think of any music video from 1983 that had the singer performing in her bikini. That seems way too ahead of its time. Not to mention that the songs Mariah sings are from the 1990s. Wrong fucking decade! When the clothes the characters wear, the music, the cinematography and the speed-ups don't convince you that the story is set in the past, then you're doing it wrong.
Can you not see these guys are all over her?
Could somebody get this guy off the set, please?
Listen.
She is not your blonde, Hitchcock.
Now I'm overreacting. All right, I'll call Richardson. I'll straighten things out.
Thanks.
The Twin Towers! It's the most beautiful thing I've seen in a long time.
Look, I'm just saying that, this not right. So we gotta redo the shoot, and we gotta, lose the.
Darling, no. We have been hired by the label to conceptualize Billy's new look.
About as logical as having the color grey painted on different parts of her body over and over again for no reason.
We have a record here of your mother, Lillian Frank.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid our records are incomplete after that.
Incomplete?
We have no current information on her.
So they can't find Mariah's mother, but one night she leaves the flat and comes across an old homeless woman.
I give you love. Dear God, it's all so tragic and
Spoiler alert, that's not her mother. In fact, the whole scene was completely pointless. Oh, now they're not speeding up the aerial shots? That's no fun. Now how can I poke fun at the editing?
It's confirmed they want you to do the USA Music Awards.
Can you believe this? I mean, this is huge.
It's great.
So throughout a series of uninteresting moments, Mariah Carey becomes even more famous with no struggle whatsoever, while Dice does struggle with his new music, which causes him to become jealous and irrational.
Billy, I'm Jim Damien. I'm a movie producer and a huge fan. I'd love to put you into a movie.
Wow.
Actually, I think this is how she was offered to appear in the movie.
As I was saying, have you thought about acting?
Not really.
She'd be great in the movies.
Not judging by this performance.
Get your girls and go to the car now.
What?
Get the girls and go to the car. Don't make me make a scene, Billy.
Although Dice's uncontrollable frustration was building up throughout this story, his nasty behavior in this scene comes out of nowhere and out of character even for him.
Do you think that he want to actually write a song with you if you were, properly dressed?
What is that supposed to mean?
What it means is, look at everything here. Everything is hanging out.
Why don't you just leave her alone, okay?
Hey, mouth! Did I ask you?
Wow, this guy's an asshole.
You do not talk to her like that.
I told you once, don't mouth off again, roach bag.
You Dice!
Okay, you know what? Let's just get out of here.
Calm down, you guys.
Excuse me. Pathetic. You coming, Billy?
No, I'm staying with my new drunk abusive boyfriend. Nothing to do with Stockholm Syndrome.
Billy, I'm sorry.
What's happening to you?
Well, enough of this soap opera. Let's cut to the next scene where Mariah is confronted by Terrence Howard, who wants the money Dice was supposed to give.
I didn't make no deal with the label. I made a deal with your boyfriend. Now, I don't want to hurt you. But I will.
I will make the horror music sound even scarier if you don't pay me.
Tell Dice I stopped by.
Dice finds out about it and decides to confront Terrence. Hey now, what kind of beating is this? The jump cuts seem to do all the punching. Fight! 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 Oh! Ow! 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 Dice is arrested and Mariah bails him out, but the incident causes them to break up for good.
Since when has it been about you? This is about us.
Oh, that's right. Was it about us when you made your deal with Timothy? Was that us?
At the end of the day, it is all about you, right? Your entourage, your videos, your crew.
Bullshit.
No, your whole thing. The superstar always comes first.
Look, don't blame me for your failure.
No, I blame both of you for this film's failure.
Billy, I put everything on the line for you.
Yeah, including me.
Hang on. Go back. Stop. Is that the same cat from the opening scene? You're seriously telling me that that cat hasn't aged a bit, not even during its first life? Pay more attention to the details, movie. You're destroying the illusion.
I love Dice.
Just like in most bad romantic films, we see the two characters living their lives separately and thinking about each other with this melancholic music.
George Michael, meanwhile, had just been broken up with by his first girlfriend and was on his way home.
Hey, Dice.
I will approach the man who's thirsty for revenge after I beat him up. I hope nothing bad will happen, damn it!
Julian Dice Black, the New York City DJ who discovered music sensation Billy Frank, was found dead in Lower Manhattan earlier this evening. And at present, no suspects have been apprehended.
Oh, Billy, I'm so sorry.
Despite the bad news, she does her big performance and, I will admit, the songs are good and really fit the tone of this scene.
And I remember a place in time.
The whole movie could have just focused on this concert since it's the only scene where Mariah Carey seems confident and not embarrassed. After the concert, she finds a letter from Dice before he died and it contains some touching news.
I can't tell you how proud I am of you. I was so happy to know you. I just hope you've missed me as much as I've missed you. Social services called, and they found your mother. She's living in a small town in Maryland.
She finally reunites with her mother who, just like the cat, has aged about as much as Angela Bassett has. And we never find out if Terrence Howard gets caught or gets away with the murder. To be honest, I don't think the movie even cares. And that was Glitter. Is it one of the worst films ever made? Maybe, but not for me. At least the soundtrack is good, and Mariah Carey does her singing very well, but when it comes to the acting, not so much. And believe me, I saw her in other dramatic films like The Butler and Precious, and she wasn't half bad. But here, her performance was bland and disinteresting, and the melodrama with Dice just wasn't there. The reason why I don't consider this film among the worst is because it's mostly tame and boring. I've seen films that were more annoying and infuriating, while Glitter has nothing that special to make it stand out and is more likely to be forgotten pretty quickly. But I can understand why people hate it. I am a standard critic, and thanks for watching. Fine! Oh! What the? Stop it! Ow! Ow! What? Oh! 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 Ah! 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 Oh! Oh! Let's try it again.